And now, World Improv Network proudly presents Community Court.
When common decency between two parties cannot solve a dispute, Community Court is there to solve the problem.
All rise for the Most Honorable Judge Kenneth Vicarro.
All right, everybody. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Oh, thank you. I don't think you've ever said that to me.
Nope, it's the very first time.
Oh. But you wake up on a good side of the bed or something?
I'm trying to put my personal issues behind us.
Good on you. Every man has their struggles, I guess. Well, anyway, speaking of struggles, we have Mr. Barbados Shiner. Barbados Shiner. It's an interesting name. I've never heard that before. Sounds kind of made up, to be honest.
Yeah,
But,
that's right.
But you're our defendant today. You're a physical therapist. And I guess, is it doctor?
Yes, it's Dr. Barbados Shiner.
All right.
The reason my name is Barbados is because my whole family lineage came from Barbados.
Oh.
Matter of fact, my great-great-great-grandpa used to pick sugar cane as a slave.
All right. Thank you for that brief biography. Totally irrelevant to the case at hand, but nonetheless, I'm glad you feel comfortable sharing that with us.
Well, this is a court of law. I'm trying to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
All right. All right. Good on you. Good on you. If that's where it's coming from, a place of honesty, then that's what we want. And then our plaintiff today, you, Mr. Nine-Strunger Hamstring. Again, that's another interesting name.
Yes.
So, and I got that right? Nine-Strunger Hamstring?
Yes, Nine-Strummer Hamstring.
All right.
So, my great-great-grandfather actually owned a sugar plantation.
Oh. No, sorry, that's my baby boy. It's Junior, and I agree, Junior. This is going to be pretty tense. All right. Well, let's get down to the facts of the matter. Mr. Hamstring, you were in physical therapy sessions with Dr. Shiner here?
Yes, I was recently in a bike accident. I was hit by a car and had to get some physical therapy after several surgeries so I could get back to my tip-top shape.
All right. And is bicycling part of your work, or is that recreation? Or?
Oh, it's recreation. Yep, it's how I wind down at the end of a long day. I get a cup of tea and I go get out on my bike and I just bike all over town.
With your cup of tea?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, Wow.
I only bike one-handed.
That is not surprising you were hit by a car then. Just saying. Might both, it's like, what is it, 10 and 2? 10 and 2? Well, that'd be like, was it 3 and 9?
Yeah, that'd be
3
like,
and 9.
yeah, that's like 3 and 9, Your Honor.
Yep, you are a judgy one.
I'm a judge. That's what I do.
Yeah.
And so you were in sessions with Dr. Shiner here, and
I was.
And can you tell us what those sessions were like? What progress or setbacks you experienced?
Well, I was in line for 10 sessions total, and the first 4 were very effective. I was getting loose. My muscles were getting stronger. I no longer needed a cane or crutches to walk. We were doing a lot of work with the large inflatable ball. And Dr. Shiner was everything I thought was doing a great job.
How was he? How did he treat you? What kind of attitude did he exhibit?
He was very positive and encouraging, and he was very gentle through those first couple sessions. I mean, he was firm. He was firm. Like, he wouldn't let me try and cheat.
Yeah, he didn't cheat. And he did a good job of taking my drill sergeant style, tutelage.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when I came in for session 5, there was a cage in the corner of the room with a very, very large, muscular dog.
And I believe that was a pit bull I have written down here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my pit bull.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, I guess that's good to know. It wasn't just some random dog, some stray you pulled off the street. All right.
No, I train him to do physical therapy.
Okay, and how long has this, what's your dog's name, Dr. Shiner?
Yeah, it's Cletus.
Cletus. Cletus, the pit bull.
Yeah, that's right.
And how long have you involved Cletus, the pit bull, in your physical therapy sessions?
6 years.
Okay.
Ever since I moved my clinic over off of Colfax to Rose Medical.
Wow. I somehow overlooked that fact, that this was at Rose Medical. It's very, well established.
That's where I take all my patients, especially ones that have sports-related injuries, you know. Do it over at Rose.
At wonderful facilities at Rose.
Great facilities.
All right. So, there was a cage. Cletus was there. And what happened next, sir?
Well, I had not been informed that there were to be any animals involved. And I have a long and sordid past with canines, and when I saw the animal, I went into a bit of a paralysis. My body, I just stiff as a board. And this is when Dr. Barbados got very firm, as he is wont to do.
He fainted.
Yeah.
Like those goats.
Like the fainting goats.
Yeah. It was just timber, like right to the floor.
Right there, smacked his nose right into the wall.
Yeah. And I came to, and there was a dog licking my face. Just had his dirty tongue all over my cheeks. It was inside my mouth, Your Honor. It was gross.
Your Honor, I just want to say.
Yeah, Dr. Shiner, could you maybe walk us through your side of the story that day?
Yeah, tell your side.
Well,
for session number 5, correct?
It's always the way it works. Session 5, I try to introduce Cletus, right? Because Cletus knows how to relate to patients, and since he's so strong, so buffed out, he makes other people want to get strong like him. And what I do is I like to have him chase the patients around. Yeah.
So he's kind of a motivational
Yes.
figure, but then you just started saying he chases them.
Yes.
These people that are perhaps maybe learning to walk, relearn to walk. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. And so what Cletus does, he chases them around the facilities to try to motivate them to get their knees better, their back better, their hips, their ankles, whatever's going down with the therapy.
Whatever's stopping them from running and walking or bicycling.
Well, whatever the affliction was.
Yes, and Dr. Shiner he will weight you down with various meat vests and things to entice the animal to come after you.
And are you saying, is this reported to you? Is this anecdotal? Or is this something you experienced?
No, it's part of the deal. 15 kilos of meat.
Yeah, no, this is...
15 kilos?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And about how many American units?
About 34, 35 pounds.
Okay, good.
2.2 pounds per
And they're all short.
All right. Well, this is my courtroom and no metric system.
All right, sorry, Your Honor, but that's how they measure ribs.
Yeah.
Ribs is measured in kilos.
Is that true? Like everywhere?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Except if they're St. Louis style.
Right, but it's Memphis style ribs.
All right, well, I got to get
sugar rub like I do in Barbados. Take sugar cane, you rub it down on them ribs. That's Memphis style.
Sounds like Barbados style, but granted, I clearly am out of my zone when talking about ribs. Mr. Hamstring, did you experience any harm done by Cletus?
Did I experience harm? Does the sun rise in the east at 5:23 a.m. on July 14th, sir?
Do not get dramatic with me.
I will get dramatic because I have been through trauma, Your Honor.
Did Cletus physically harm you?
Well, it was more mental anguish because as he chases you, there's a lot of snarling, there's a lot of drool. I almost slipped on drool. And that could have been very dangerous. There was a time where I ran into a door jam trying to escape, and I stubbed a toe. But that was not Cletus directly. That was just motivated by Cletus.
Your Honor.
Yes.
The thing
Dr.
is,
Shiner.
When he fainted like a goat and woke up.
It's not funny. It's not funny, Dr. Shiner. It is an affliction. It is a documented medical affliction.
What is?
Dog fainting.
You mean dog-induced fainting?
Well, I shortened it to dog fainting because dog-induced fainting just takes a long time to say.
See, I didn't know that, Your Honor. I looked that up, too, on Wikipedia. That's true. He fainted just like a goat, but from the side of Cletus. Right? He broke his nose, smacked himself on the ground. But I want to make one point.
Yes,
He's
sir.
trying to assert that Cletus's mouth is dirty was not dirty. He licked his genitalia 3 minutes prior.
All right,
I rest my case, Your Honor.
Nah, dog saliva cleans itself in 90 seconds, so that's double the amount of time needed when he licked your face.
all right, well, gosh, this is a real doozy.
End of the day, it's his fault.
End of the day, it's Mr. Hamstring's fault?
Oh, because I have a medical documented affliction.
Well, let me excuse me.
Blame?
Excuse me.
No,
excuse me. Order.
You,
order.
sir, Dr. Shiner, are a horrible person.
All right. Junior doesn't like it when people speak out of turn. All right, Dr. Shiner.
Yeah.
Oh man, I totally blanked on the question I was going to ask you.
See, because it's ridiculous that this man thinks like a goat.
Did you know about Mr. Hamstring's fear of dogs?
No.
No? Well,
but it's in the waiver when he signed it up for physical therapy. It says right in the bottom, in size 32 font, I will be using a pit bull.
Well, if that's the case, Mr. Hamstring,
I would like to enter into evidence, Your Honor. This is a report from my eye doctor that I am nearsighted, so I have trouble seeing very large things.
This is a page ripped out of a dictionary.
Well, I mean, I couldn't make it to the optometrist before I got here, but I needed evidence.
See how he's got the M's and the W's and the X and the A's? He can't even see the top line. He's blind as a bat.
That's
why he ran into the door jam. He couldn't even see the door.
Well,
thank you for making my case, Dr. Shiner.
Well, that's your own damn fault for signing the waiver.
I have to take the side of Dr. Shiner here, Mr. Hamstring. I'm sorry that you had a terrible experience, but maybe first get your eyes checked out before you sign any kind of waiver going into physical therapy or any other medical procedure.
Well, thank you, Your Honor, for common sense and logic prevailing here.
All right. Take it easy. Court dismissed.
Let's go live outside the courtroom to Wilford Taylor with the plaintiff and defendant for some post-trial thoughts. Wilford.
Hey, right. So I'm here with Mr. Hamstring. Looks like you're not for the better of wear, or however you want to. You're worse for wear.
Yes, I have plenty of injuries, and the judge did not make this any easier.
Though you can walk.
Yeah, but my toe really hurts.
All right. Well, and Dr. Shiner, looks like the judge took your side in the end. Is this going to change how you interact with future patients?
No, the only thing that's going to change is maybe I won't do a Memphis-style rib next time to put on a bodysuit. I won't rub it down with sugar cane, but that's kind of what's been passed down to me from generations. So maybe the next time I'll just use like more of a dry rub for the bodysuit so Cletus don't get so excited and scare him so fast.
All right. Well, that'll do it.
Well, the verdict has been made and the court of law has spoken. Tune in next week for another fascinating episode of Community Court.
Give the Wincast your suggestions via Facebook, Twitter, or the KZKO Win blog during the commercial break of a crime that needs to be solved during Truth and Justice. Next on KZKO.